I'm going to talk to you today about vibrational energy and how you can raise your vibrational energy so you can help manifest things in your life so much easier. So we all know Albert Einstein, and Albert Einstein once said, everything is energy. And that is such a true statement. So if it is a true fact that everything vibrates at a frequency, then we have the power as humans to have the power to build and maintain our vibration simply by the choices that we make every day. And so what are some things that you can do to actually raise your vibration? To raise your vibration means to change your emotion, change your mood. And we want to stay in a place of peace, joy, love, and gratitude. And so sometimes that's easier said than done. So some things that you can do to help you get to that place of peace, joy, gratitude, and love is to do some things that are going to change that. So number one is by being out in nature, going for a walk in nature. That's a great way to raise your vibrational frequency. Laughing is a great way. Listening to high vibrational music. So 528 megahertz, you can check that or Google it or YouTube it. Vibrational energy or vibrational music, that will change your vibrational energy. So while you're working, you can just simply put that music on. Doing something for somebody else. So giving back to somebody else without anything expectation in return will change your energy. Just hugging somebody, connection with loved ones, laughing. Those are all ways that you can use them. You can also use essential oils as well. They get into your bloodstream very quickly within 2 minutes into your body, 2 minutes into your bloodstream, 20 minutes into your body. So you can use some of the emotional oils such as cheer, forgive, peace, motivate. Those are amazing oils to change your vibrational frequency with a simple, just rolling it onto the back of your neck or your wrist. And sometimes maybe you're at work and you can't get out to nature or you can't get to put on music. So using the oils are a great way. Affirmations are a great way as well. Starting your affirmations with I am. So emotions are a complex reaction to stimuli, and they differ from person to person. So emotions either have a negative or positive effect, and emotions have an impact on our overall well-being. They can affect the way our body feels, and they can also affect the way we function. So gratitude, that is one way to change your vibrational frequency. And when we are in a place on the Hertz scale of vibrational frequency, you can check that out, the Hertz vibrational scale. We're at the very top. It is enlightenment, it is joy, it is peaceful, it is love, it is gratitude. So when you're in those places emotionally, that's when you bring back and attract those things into your life. And when you feel happy one day, or you feel super excited one day, or you feel so much love one day, or just joy one day, you kind of feel like you have a wonderful day. Your day goes really well. And sometimes you feel like you have those days where you just feel a little bit like down and out, or feel a little bit sad, or maybe you're running late for things, and your whole day just sort of rolls into that. So what happens is your energy that you're giving off from that emotion is coming back to you. It's almost like putting a magnet around your waist, and whatever your emotion is, that will come back to you. It's the law. It's like the law of attraction, the law of gravity. It just is. So whatever that magnet is around your waist is going to come back to you. So if you're giving off that negative energy, feeling like depressed or sad or complaining or upset or angry, that's going to come back to you. It just is. The universe doesn't care whether it's good or bad, the energy you're putting off. So we want to get our energy, our emotions into that higher place of peace, joy, love, and gratitude. And how can you do that? Gratitude is so simple. Grab a pen, grab a paper, and just write out 10 things you're grateful for. Like right now, are you here? Are you watching this? You're alive. That's number one. Do you have a roof over your head? That's number two. Are you wearing clothes today? Did you eat today? Like honestly, not like, some big, huge, humongous thing, something small, something simple, and just be grateful for those simple things in life. Sometimes we get caught up in the more, and we forget to be grateful for what we have right here today. So start that before you get out of bed in the morning, before your feet hit the floor. I want you to think of 10 things that you're grateful for. The next day, think of 10 other things, different things that you're grateful for, not the same thing over and over again, because then sometimes you start to go, oh, I just said that yesterday. So think of 10 different things you're grateful for: the covers in the bed, the pajamas I'm wearing, the sunlight that's coming in my window, the heat in the house, like simple things. And so if you want to change, then you need to change your thoughts and your vision and your plan from where you are now to where you want to go. Where you are now in your life, your health, your wealth, your relationships, your career, it's because of your thoughts, okay? And every thought we have, every action we do runs at a frequency, and this is often in the emotional state. So getting into that emotional state. The emotional state is when you're like petting your dog or cat, or you're hugging somebody, you're just like, oh my gosh, like I just feel like that emotion where you feel it in here. That's where you want your energy to be at. So the highest vibration, again, is love, joy, peace, gratitude, positivity, happy. So we can use also those things that I talked about to change that emotion, to change it. And it's normal, we're humans, like our emotions go up and down like this, but using something that works for you, that you can go to, that's quick and easy. Again, I love the essential oils because they work so very quickly and simple to use. You can just grab it, take a little roll of it, put it onto your wrist like so, inhale it. Remember, 2 minutes it gets into your body, and 20 minutes into your, 2 minutes into your bloodstream, 20 minutes into your body. doTERRA has 6 emotional oils. There's forgive, peace, passion, console, motivate, and cheer. So those are the 6 of them. They come in a pack. There's 6 of them like this here. I would start with 1 of them, or you can start with 6 of them. It's up to you. They do come in a set. And there's also a, I'm just looking for it quickly here now. I don't know if I have it handy or not. It's the emotional wheel. I'll post that after this video here. Why can't I find that? Oh, here it is here. This here. So this is the wheel. And this here actually shows your emotions that are on the inside. And this shows you the oil on the outside to use. So on the inside, if you're feeling anxious or fearful, then you're going to use peace oil. If you're feeling angry or ashamed, then you're going to use forgive. So you're going to go around the wheel, find out what emotion you're experiencing the most lately, and then you're going to grab that oil. Now, sometimes you might need 3 oils because you're like, oh, I feel this today, and then I feel this in the afternoon, then I feel this when I wake up in the middle of the night. So use the wheel to find out what your emotion is, and then you go to the outside and choose those oils. Again, I love the roller balls. They're easy to use because they have coconut oil in them. Keep them in your purse, keep them in your pocket. So simple to use, and you can take them with you anywhere. So what are you grateful for? I want you to write down 10 things that you're grateful for. Stop now, grab a pen and paper, and just start writing out 10 things that you're super grateful for. And get into the habit of doing that every day. So let's talk about manifesting. Let's talk about the law of attraction and essential oils. There is a vibrational frequency chart. I'll put that in the comments as well after this video. If you're watching this on Facebook, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can just Google Hertz vibrational frequency scale. And then you can also Google the emotional wheel. It's a doTERRA emotional wheel, and you can grab that. So the chart is where you can see where your vibration is at, and what you're feeling with your emotions. Those fear, grief, anger, maybe you're feeling bored, whatever that is. And so when we're feeling anger and fear and guilt, that's low vibration on the Hertz scale. It's around like 150, 200, 300. So it's impossible to manifest things that you want in your life when your energy is low. The energy doesn't connect with your like desires, and like attracts like. So if you're like, I'm trying to find a relationship or meet that person or find that dream career, or find that dream home, but you're like feeling angry and guilty and feeling sorry for yourself and feeling just down here, it's hard. Like that magnet is not going to bring those things to you. People, resources, opportunity are not going to come to you. You're going to attract those things to you when you're already feeling as if you already have those things. So you want to get into that state of love and joy, like almost like as if you've already met that person already. And you feel so grateful. Like, how would your life feel today if you met that person? How would you feel today if you got that dream job? How would you feel today if you got that dream house? And get into that emotion, that feeling of love and joy and gratitude. That's where I want you to be. And when you put that magnet around your waist, then that's when the opportunities. Things are around you all the time. The intuitions, the universe is always sending you signs. And sometimes we're in the lower vibration and we're not aware of those signs. We're not really connecting with them. But when you're in a state of love, joy, gratitude, and peace, you will find them so much easier. It's just so incredible. So again, using the oils, it will change your mood from gloomy to happy, from sad to gloomy mood, from gloomy to bored to gloomy to sad to happy to joyful. It's like, the oil is like a hug in a bottle. It just works so quickly. And sensory input is so important to changing our patterns as well. So use your oils for this very reason. They are safe, they are effective, and they are very affordable. And what you also vocalize and visualize and emotionalize, you actualize. So what you vocalize, what you want to manifest, I want to manifest that dream house with, 3 garages, and I want to have a pool and a fenced in yard, and I want to have a lot of property. What you vocalize and what you visualize, so you actually see this vision of this thing that you want, and then you emotionalize it. How are you going to feel when you have it? You will actualize it. So that's how manifestation works. So grab some pattern disruptors of where you are now in your life. And you can change those by getting into that high vibrational frequency. So let's take it a step further. Let's talk about your diet. Let's talk about foods that you're eating, because what happens is if food had a frequency, our diet would have marked impact on vibration as well. But according to the most beneficial research, vibrational frequency of a human body runs between 62 and 72 megahertz when we're healthy. When you have a cold or flu, it drops down to like maybe 57, 60 megahertz. When there's like a serious illness, it can drop down to 42. And then death would be around 25 megahertz. Now, if you were to put high vibrational food into your body, such as fruits and vegetables and healthy foods into your body, you're going to raise your vibrational frequency, as opposed to putting in like canned goods and processed foods and lots of sugar. That is actually going to lower your vibrational frequency and just not make you feel as good. So feeling good is an important part. So when you feel good, you can change your mood. Like, when you feel sick or you have a cold or something, you just go, I just don't feel that great today. Like it's hard to change that energy. But when you're also eating not well or not healthy, and maybe you're overweight, or your body has some health conditions, or you're taking medication for things, and you're just feeling like, I just feel so tired all the time. I have no energy. I wake up in the night 16 times, just can't sleep. And so that also too, what you're feeding your body, what you're fueling your body with, affects your energy. So be mindful of the things that you're eating and what you're exposing it to. So just having those choices for you, and you have the choice. You have the choice to control what you expose yourself to, what you feed your body, what you fuel your body. Are you hydrated? Are you drinking enough water? All of those things. So we also want to talk about the oils, and we want to also choose oils that are pure and potent if you're going to be using essential oils to change your vibrational frequency. It's very important that you choose 100% pure therapeutic grade essential oils from a country that they are most indigenous from, not something that has a synthetic brand in it or an additive or a fragrance in it. So my choice would be doTERRA for the above reasons that I had mentioned below here. And secondly, when you learn to actually incorporate these beautiful oils into your life, topically, aromatically, some can you take internally, there's a consistency of using them. And consistency is key over extended period of time is really what counts. So you might start by maybe even swapping out some of the other products that you have in your home or things that you're doing, and try using the oils on a regular basis. So using it consistently. Even at nighttime, we want to put the roller ball on our nightstand or putting oil in the diffuser consistently. And it takes 3 weeks to form a habit. So reaching for those things. Maybe you're going for a walk, go out for a walk in nature. Do it every day, not just like once a week. Do it every day. Change your things. Do something positive. Give back to somebody with no expectations in return. And I don't mean you need to go and buy gifts for people, but go do something for somebody without any expectations in return, without any expectations in receiving a money or a gift or anything back from them. And you may not receive something back from that person, but you might receive it from an outside source too, from somebody else. It's just how the whole world works. And when you do things, like just have that thought, like maybe you just give somebody a compliment, or you say to somebody, oh my gosh, like your hair looks great today, or love that sweater that you have on, or, you look like maybe you've lost some weight, or I just love your energy. I love your personality. Like a simple compliment. Who doesn't like to hear those things? So you can simply do those things on your own. And then also to, just the oils, again, you can use a diffuser with them, putting them in a diffuser. Outside of the emotional oils, you can use other oils such as frankincense, sandalwood, bergamot. Some of the oils actually have high vibrational frequency megahertz in them. Again, frankincense, sandalwood, bergamot, lavender, peppermint, they actually have a megahertz count in them. And so you can actually pick and choose the ones that would work for you, that you love, and then you can definitely diffuse them around so that you have them in your home, and you can feel the effects of them. So that is a couple of the other things that you can do to change your vibrational frequency, and being aware of it and making yourself aware of your mood, of your energy, of how you're feeling. That's a big part of it. Your thoughts too are another part of it. So what are you thinking? Because we have like 80,000 thoughts going in our head a day. And are you thinking the thoughts that are positive, thinking the thoughts that are negative, thinking about worry, thinking about stress, thinking about something that happened like last year, thinking about, thinking in lack of? So what are your thoughts? And whatever your thoughts are, you want to change those thoughts into being like in the present here right now, not thinking about maybe down the road, like 10 years from now, or what if, right? You need to be aware of what's going on in the future, but not to resonate and spend so much time worrying about like, oh, I wonder if, so this happens, or what if this happens, or what's going to happen in 5 years from now, or what if, just get yourself in that tailspin of worry, right? That's where anxiety comes into play, or worrying about or dwelling in what happened like last year, 5 years ago. Like that situation is done, and so you have control over the situations. You can give your attention to it, and you can let it suck you back down, or you can you can control it. So you can give your attention to what you want to control, and you have that power. And some people say, oh, it's not that easy, and I agree with you. It's not that easy. You have to train your brain, you have to train your body, you have to use the tools and to rewire your brain to get yourself into staying in that state of peace, joy, love, and gratitude. So hopefully this helps you. If you're interested in some meditations that I have, definitely they're on YouTube. You can check them out. Essential Sheri, that's who I am on YouTube. You can go over there and check them out. I have some great meditations over there. And if you're interested in some essential oils, I can put the link for the 6 essential oils after this video or in the description, and you can grab those. I'll put the link for the US and Canada. I'll put them all onto the shopping cart, and then if you want to pick and choose one, if you have never used oils before, I would start with 1 or 2 of them. If you've used them before, you want to get the whole set, you can absolutely do that as well. But they're a great little tool to have. And then remember to tap into those other things, like listening to the high vibrational music, 528 megahertz, getting outside in nature, just walk where there's trees and where there's water and where there's like, a forest area. And you don't have to go for a 3-hour hike, but just get out there for 20 minutes. Do something for somebody today. If you're watching this, I want you to grab your phone right now and just send somebody a message. Even me, if you're watching this, I want you to send me a message and tell me something positive, or give me a compliment or something like that, or just send it to your friend or your mom or to your whatever coworker or somebody. Just do something like that. You can go buy somebody a coffee. Just give something to somebody without expecting anything back in return. And also like laugh or watch something funny on TV, or go on to like, I don't know, just Google or YouTube some funny videos or something, just to change that. So that's my goal for you. Tap into it. You have to practice it every single day. And then when you want to manifest something, you have to decide what it is that you are wanting to manifest. So if it is that dream job, if it is that house on the beach, if it is that relationship, if it's $100, whatever it is that you want to manifest, I need you to write down on a piece of paper what it is. I need you to visualize yourself actually receiving or getting this thing. So see yourself in a situation almost like you're running yourself through a story of it. Like as I see myself driving into the parking lot at my new job, and I go in the front door and I see the staff there and they welcome me and they say, hi, good morning. And so just visualize yourself into the whole scenario, like make believe it up. And so when you start to keep visualizing those things and saying those things out loud, you tap into your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind will take anything that you tell it, anything, whether it's truth or it's a lie. And maybe you want to make $1 million a year for your income. And so you just keep telling your subconscious mind that you want to, you're going to make $1 million by this amount of time, or whatever it is that you want. But it's got to be also to the point where it's believable. So if it's not believable, then it's not going to happen. So you've got to believe. So you've got to ask, believe, receive. So ask for it, visualize it, believe it, and be consistent with it day after day after day after day after day after day after day. You don't need to spend 6 hours visualizing, but you need to spend time visualizing these things that you want to manifest into your life. And before we finish off here, I'm just going to give you a quick little exercise to do. I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to think of an object, a thing, just a thing. So it can be anything. It can be an item, it can be a flag, it can be a flower, it can be a car, it can be an animal. I want you to think of something. Go ahead. Think of a thing. Okay, got it? All right. Now I want you to see yourself actually coming across this thing. So where did you see this thing? So maybe sometime later today or tomorrow or next week, you see this thing. You see it like on a social media somewhere. You see it on a TV ad. You see it on a bumper sticker. You see it on a sales flyer, you see it outside somewhere, just you see this thing and you're like, oh my gosh, like there is that, you know, my spirit sign is a blue jay. So it's like, oh my gosh, there's that blue jay, right? So there it is. And it just shows up at these random places. And so so you're going to manifest this thing. So whatever it is, it's a blue jay, maybe it's a heart, maybe it's a, I don't know, it's a rabbit, whatever it is. And so you visualize yourself seeing this thing, and then you visualize yourself. How do you feel now that you've seen this thing? It's like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Sheri just told me to visualize something and I chose something. And now like I just seen this thing. How do you feel? And you're going to send me a message when you find this thing. You're going to tell me that you manifested it, because the thing is, when it's a thing and there's no value to it, it's easy to believe that you can manifest something. If I was to say to you, you can manifest $1 million in a year for your income, but you don't believe that because like, that seems like a little, like, how would I even do that? So what happens is you start to ask yourself how, and you question it, and you don't have belief there. It overrides the law of attraction. So what you want to do is pick something small like an object. And so then you see this thing, and it might come to you today, it might come to you tomorrow, it might come to you next week. But when you see that thing, you're like, oh my gosh, that is so crazy. I just manifested that thing because you chose something, you visualized it. Okay, every day you think about this thing, and then you felt how you feel as if you've already seen this thing. And once you've seen it, that's how you manifest. So then the next thing I want you to do is pick a sum of money. Pick like $20 or $50 or $100, like a small amount of money. And then I want you to do the same thing with that. And then come back and try it. So then you can go like, oh my gosh, this actually does work. I believe this is working. I know this works. You got to do the work. You've got to do the work. Okay. So those are some things. And then it gets a little bit deeper. And if you want to manifest bigger things, because some action needs to be taken for sure. But those are some really easy things that you can do to manifest. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and follow for more. I post videos weekly. If you're watching this on Facebook, comment replay. If you're watching this on the replay, manifesting and how you can raise your vibrational frequency. It was great spending time here with you guys today, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.